presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns says this team wants to play defense and wants to be great. We're building an identity and culture, and every day we got to work at it and cement it. Kevin, they could finally be onto something.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Clarkson. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Collin Sexton. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. The pass to Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Clarkson. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sexton finds Olynyk. Clarkson on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Toscano in at the small forward. Gay against Conley. Passes it to Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Rebound Utah.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Abaji can't get it to go. Conley surveying the D to the inside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Reed.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Sexton the pass to Toscano. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get it going after this from the tournament.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Hey everybody, see you back here on our... Actually, we can't see, you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of a lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And Kenny, what you see out there from Jazz?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow 50% shooting and expect to win. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of his comfort zone.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Ready to move? Here.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. A 2-point game. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
That was a second look at our Mobile 1 drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit consistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And here is McDaniel. Gobert trying to get open, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from McDaniel. Clarkson looking for an opening. The shot misses. Here's McDaniels. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Markkanen, also Rudy Gay out there, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point. He dishes it to Clarkson, launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Noel. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Gay passes to Clarkson. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. player of the game, Colin Sexton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. Edwards comes in for Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Everybody's trying to keep them focused.
Okay, David, thanks.
The line for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you're saying.
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for Utah, Colin Sexton. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
And here's Conley outside. No good there. And so it's Utah with the win.
That's the end of the
This
game.
was a hard-fought victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.